This is a video of our 2024 Intech OVR Expedition. We'll start on the inside. And since there are a bunch of videos showing all the features of it, I'll concentrate on the condition and anything new we added. So it starts out in the living area. Closets are here. Here we added a little key holder and a place for our wallets and things. Not much different here. We did add a receptacle down in the bottom corner to plug in an electric space heater rather than using propane all the time if we're hooked up at a campground. It does have the bed that folds down, has not been used. Overhead cabinet there, where we usually put clothes, I think. TV, radio connection. Over on the kitchen side, we did add a backsplash just to help preserve the wallpaper that's in there. I think it looks good too. The existing receptacle there, the awning and lighting controls. We keep a dehumidifier in here just because we live in Virginia and we need one. Sink and cabinets, fire extinguisher. There is a, I guess a dish rack that you can put in there. We added a little storage underneath here. That white thing is a clothes hanger that I'll show you goes in the bedroom. We took it off because it was in the way. It can be put back. I added a receptacle under here, and that is to plug in. We didn't have any receptacles on the counter, so I ended up putting a push-up receptacle there, which we plug the coffee pot into. I think there's a USB-C on both sides, and a couple of outlets, 110 volt. We really like that. Fan controls, kitchen lighting right here. Probably nothing else in there. The refrigerator is a 12 volt unit. It's good size. We camped in this for 45 days and had no problem. Plenty of room. Going back to the bedroom, of course you got the big overhead window. I cut some foil insulation to put in there because I felt like there was a lot of heat coming in there, and that helped tremendously. So when we're out and about, we'll put if we don't have it open, we'll put that there. This is the side that we took off the little coat hanger. It looked like that. And if you haven't seen how that works, it just goes like that and you hang clothes. It didn't do what we needed to do. I'll say that. We did change out the mattresses after the first trip. They weren't good mattresses. So we got some memory foam mattresses that were the right density, so we didn't roll to the middle every time we slept. Best investment we made in here. We added a lithium 12 volt battery. The battery is in there, but it is not a lead acid battery. Now it is lithium. Cabinets back here for little storage. Oh, the little pipe insulation, foam insulation, I cut those because if you ride with the window shades down, it tended to rattle. So I just popped them on the bottom to protect everything. Not needed. You could leave them up when you travel, but again, just to try to keep heat out, we wanted to pull them down. Bathroom. Bathroom is a wet bath. Oh, on the outside. We added a mirror on the outside of the bathroom door to match the factory installed mirror on the inside of the door, just so you can do whatever, makeup or whatever on the way out. Added a teak mat for when we shower. No, I'm sorry, when we don't shower. We take it out when we shower. Toilet seat, you may or may not like that. It's a bidet toilet seat. We have one at home because I have a plumbing company. So added that. I thought it was a great feature. It can be removed, and the toilet seat is just a regular slow close toilet seat. Actually, that's new also. So shower is handheld or stationary. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Fan in the bathroom too. 2 fans here, Max Air fans that are separately controlled. And that is probably it on the inside. Hopefully I've showed everything. The flooring, excuse me, again, if you haven't seen videos of the 2024s, is a marine grade vinyl that they use like on pontoon boats. It vacuums easy, cleans easy. And let's go outside. I did add these steps, or the factory actually did. They were regular pull-out steps, and we did changed it to the fold-down steps that are a little bit easier to set up. Receptacle on the outside, 16-foot awning. Let's see here. On this side, we've got the propane griddle, which we use every day, and then this is a 12-volt cooler, a refrigerator, or a freezer. You can change the temperature on the controls back here to what you want. I added a paper towel holder just because this is where I cooked everything. And let's go around back. And this is definitely what I want to highlight is there's a bike rack right here, or a receiver, and I put a bike rack on there. And it hauled the bikes great. Unfortunately, the handlebars hit the camper here and there. So as far as flaws go, that's a big flaw. That's the only one I know of. Everything else works perfectly, looks perfect. The storage underneath. This side, the back side, is more storage. This is where I kept the tools and things that I needed. Water hookup. No, I'm sorry, it's not water hookup. This is a hose for spraying outside hose. Water heater. It is 6-gallon tank type, propane and electric. So we use, if we were plugged into a campground, we would use electric on that. Here is the water hookup and the freshwater fill. furnace vents. 110 volt electrical, 30 amps. Cable, I have not used that. And a portable solar panel could plug in there. This was the vent for the battery when it was lead acid. It's just got a cap on the inside now because it doesn't need a vent. This is where I kept all the RV things, chocks and pads, things like that. I did add a tire minder, tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS there. And I put the switch in here so that it just wouldn't drain the battery dead. You turn it on, and then the monitors are on each tire. The receiver for all that you put on the dash of your vehicle just to monitor everything. And we will leave that with it. And power jack, 2 propane tanks there. The weight, I bought a weight distribution hitch for it, and you're welcome to that too. That goes with it. Not hard to connect. And I think that is it. Any questions, let me know.